Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 1.9 beta patch notes. And let me just say, I am not going to be doing this my normal way in which I go through the patch notes because it is massive, and that is not an understatement at all. There is so much released in 1.9, it would probably take me 30 to 45 minutes to run through it all. So I've just got a few bullet points that I'm going to try to run through as quick as possible. And then I plan on live stream testing it. So if you want to see it, head over and see me live stream. Crashes, as you can see, a ton of fixes for the crashes. And like I said, not going to run through them all. It's going to take way too much time. Performance, though, once again, they did added performance and they did fix a memory leak, which Strat Gaming and I thought there was a little bit of a leak there. Localization. As for art, you now have 6 new battle terrains that are going to be in there, 10 new town scenes as well. You have new armor. They improved some visuals on the campaign map and small balancing and village production changes to match the recent economy changes, which that might change the workshop videos. I'm gonna have to definitely end up checking that out. As far as UI improvements, there is now a little thing to tell you when you're disorganized after a battle and how long it's going to take before you come out of that, which is really cool. But the one thing was added new troop management actions to the army overlay pop-up for parties that are in the same clan as the player. Exactly what it means, I don't know, but it will be really interesting to go ahead and find out. There are all the fixes you could see. There is a ton. Battles and sieges. They, of course, this is all dealing right here with banners. So all nobles can use tier 1 banners, clan leaders tier 2, faction leaders tier 3. 45 different banners are in the game. So it will be really interesting to also see how banners are going to be displayed, what they're going to look like. Will they be any different per, how they're going to be different per tier? It'll be really interesting to see, but it only took them till 1.9 to end up getting that done. They also did increase the loot variety when you win a battle. So that will be really cool to see if there's going to be much different that has changed a little bit with battle orders, not too much. There is one thing where the AI used to retreat, but they weren't retreating. So they would still engage you, but they wouldn't engage you. So a very little weird thing there, but you can see all of the things that are going on through that. Character development, we got a couple nerfs, and this is going to go to the people like me that specialize in trying to reduce army wages. The efficient campaigner's secondary perk was dropped from 25% to 15%. That is, if you are in an army, you pay less wages. And then you've got the big nerf, and that is price of loyalty. It would give the price of loyalty skill limit to set to 250. And what that would do is it would give a 0.5% reduction in food, wages, and morale loss per point after 200. So now that it's going to be capped realistically at 25, you're going to get 25% reduced wages and 25% reduced food consumption. And now there really isn't any reason to go above 275 when it comes to price of loyalty. You might get a few extra troops out of it, but it's a really, really bad nerf, and it kind of sucks, but that's unfortunately what we have to deal with. You have some clan and party things, nothing major going on there. Armies, kingdoms now count rebellions as a threat from armies, even if their army is a rebel clan. Kingdoms and diplomacy reduce the likelihood of defections from the player in AI kingdoms, and a bug that prevented citizenship kingdom policy from working as intended. So they fixed their first policy out of about 30 that need to be fixed. Okay, the economy and trade. They added 2 Sumpter, 1 neutral, and 7 war horses. Another new horse called Noble Mount. Increased the pack animal's base price value from 140 to 220, and carrying rate from 100 to 150. I'm thought for sure that they all carried 150. I'm gonna have to double check whether or not that is a fix or if they're actually better. They didn't increase the charge damage amounts. I'm not sure by how much. Modified items can be found in shops. Revamped the item modifier system to increase the amount of positively modified items. You're still more likely to find negative modified items from battle loot, but it sounds like you can find now better items in there. Fixed a bug that caused newly crafted item indicator to show up after unlocking new pieces, so you should be able to find those all. Settlement actions. They replaced old Tavern with a new Tavern, plus there are now new troops you can get from the Tavern, those mercenaries. That prisoners to spawn to be in a reachable place, allowed notables to join into tournaments. You could see a bunch of different quests that are going on right now. A ton of conversations, updated conditions to join the map event, notables wear different equipment. Looters no longer use the blacksmith hammer, a bunch of side note changes going on there. Nothing really that major. And then, of course, we get to the multiplayer. So, all in all, there is a ton of stuff. And I did not want to spend 45 minutes running through all this. The one thing I did want to go ahead and mention was finally, after about 4 months, we have our unlock all crafting pieces back in the command console. So you can unlock all the crafting pieces. It only took 4 to 6 months of me badgering the developers, but they finally put it back in the game. So we can unlock that all. So what I'm going to end up doing is holding a live stream, and I'm going to be testing all of this stuff out. If you guys want to come join me, and then afterwards, I will give you a first impressions video to let you know what is going on in 1.9. So I hope to see you guys again real soon. As always, my friends, take care, and thanks for watching.